Ooh, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to yet another video. Check out the F32. So the build has been coming along pretty well. I mean, as you can see, the white wrap is more or less complete. I also just recently wrapped my roof in black yesterday. I didn't do the shark fin because I plan to put a carbon cover on it. And we also got the new M4 bumper in the front. The only thing that's really missing right now is the rear bumper, because clearly, as you can see, it doesn't even match in color. It's silver while the rest of the car is white. So I am going to be changing out the bumper today, and also I do have a little bit of damage over here where the reinforcement bar is kind of poking through, so definitely in need of a replacement. And I'm going to be changing it out to the M Sport bumper, not the M4 bumper, but it should be coming in later today. At least that's what the delivery guy said, so I'm waiting on that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be just removing the bumper. I also got a new diffuser on the bottom with the brake light. It's carbon fiber and everything, so it's really nice. I do have to go pick up some wire splices so I can connect it to the tail light. That way I can get the light to actually activate. But yeah, I already was working on the car and removed the bolts on the sides. Basically, there are about 4 bolts down here, like 1 on the inside, 3 along the side, and then there's 1 over here that's connecting the bumper to the quarter panel. I believe that's like a 9 to 10 millimeter, and then the rest are 8 millimeters. All that's left to do is to remove, I think there's 7 more bolts underneath the bumper, and then there's 2 that are like right behind the taillight on each side. So let me see. So open up the trunk. All you have to do is remove these little plastic pieces, and this is where you can actually get to the bolt over here. It looks like a Torx 20. Okay, so I just removed the bolts underneath the bumper, and what I found to be really weird, which makes me wonder what the hell has happened to the car previously. So underneath, they were all 8 millimeters, but then there was 2 screws that were 7 millimeters. So I don't know if those 2 screws were replaced by someone, or that's just how BMWs are. I mean, I've never really seen anyone have different screws underneath. It's usually the same thing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna remove the 2 bolts on top now, where the taillights are, and then I should be able to pull the bumper off, disconnect the parking sensors, and zip tie the cable so it doesn't dangle anywhere. And then we should just wait for the packages to come in for the new bumper. Would you look at that? Back to the good old Frankenstein days. Bumper is removed. We have all the 4 parking sensors just dangling basically. As you can see right over there. But yeah, after I get the bumper done, I can get the exhaust done because it's a single exit pipe right now. I want to do a custom wide pipe because the new bumper has a dual exit. But as for now, I'm going to take a break and hopefully the bumper comes in today. The delivery guy just came by and dropped off the bumper. And as you can see, it comes pre-painted in an Alpine white. I was going to be too lazy to actually wrap this thing, so, you know, I'm going to just get the painted version instead. I hope it color matches with the white vinyl. Looking at it just from like here, it looks pretty close. In a way, I feel like the Alpine white is a little bit duller than the white on the vinyl, but you know, it'll do. Looking at the bumper, they actually already pre-installed the holders for the sensors. I thought I had to do it myself, which is why I didn't do it for the front bumper, because it was such a pain in the ass. Not that it would actually function, because since the fronts are unplugged, even if the rears are plugged in, it just doesn't work. They both need to be plugged in order for it to actually function. But I'll plug them in anyway because I do eventually plan on putting the sensors back in the front. Yeah, anyways, let's get that bumper onto here. And if we have time today, we'll throw on the diffuser. I connected all the parking sensors. The sensors are silver, so they don't exactly color match. I could just get like a circle vinyl of white and just paste it over. But yeah, so far so good. Now let's see if the fitment's gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like an OEM fit because this is an OEM BMW bumper. So shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna try to get the top screws in that basically go on each side under the tail light, and then I'm going to work with the bottom, and then finally I'll work with the side fenders. Wow, this thing looks so much more beefier. Jeez. Now that little bracket underneath, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave it here or if I'm supposed to remove it in order to fit the diffuser. I gotta check the diffuser to see if it needs this or not. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off and then, you know, the whole spiel. But yeah, I love this portion especially. Kind of goes off the M4 look. And this was freshly painted in white, which is why there's like white paint flakes coming off of it. But in terms of color match, I'd say it's pretty accurate. It's really hard to tell the difference, but like, especially on camera, it basically matches on camera. But I feel like the vinyl wrap is ever so slightly brighter in tone and slightly shinier, which is interesting because I thought paint was supposed to look better than vinyl, but maybe I did a good job with the vinyl, who knows. I decided to go with the Alpine white because that one does not have the metal flakes in it, because the vinyl doesn't have the metal flakes, so the metallic wouldn't have matched. And so I'm really happy that I got the, I guess, a lower end paint, because then it matches a lot better. Fitment is basically perfect. It just went in easily into the clips. Yeah, that's the look of it. I definitely want to get the exhaust done because there's only one pipe and it looks terrible like that because it's exposed. But yeah, I'm gonna finish bolting in the rest of the bumper and seeing how it looks. Whew. And just like that, the new bumper is fully installed. Oh, there's a little bit of a mark. There we go. So I'm actually going to be ending off this video right now. I'm probably going to install the diffuser for a different video. But yeah, what do you guys think of the new M Sport bumper? Everything went in perfectly. Oh, you can actually tell the color difference on camera right now. If we look carefully, the quarter panel that's wrapped in a white vinyl and the painted white is definitely different. This one has a bit more of a grayish, cooler, bluish tone. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing in real life. That's what I was trying to show you guys. But honestly, it's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely better than the silver. That looked really off. But even from here, it's kind of hard to tell, even with the naked eye. I think just at like a quick glance, you'll just think the whole thing is white. But you know, if you really go up and close, then you'll kind of notice a little bit of a color difference. I guess that's the downside of, you know, trying to get painted panels and then wrapping part of the other panels. You know, that was a no-brainer that it wasn't gonna match exactly. I mean, I could have went the extra mile and had them color match everything with the paint, with the vinyl, but like, honestly, it's not really a big deal. I mean, the sensors aren't even properly colored. This is the new bumper setup. Stay tuned for some more photos on Instagram. It's been your boy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.